Yeah, really interesting, Emily. Thank you very much. And talking about kind of the inspiration you're taking there, what other genres and authors do you generally read, and which ones influenced this story?
Yeah, I read a lot. I read a lot of sort of literary fiction.
Mhm.
And in particular, I read a lot of short stories.
Yeah.
And I tend to gravitate toward these stories that have a little bit of a speculative kind of angle,
Okay.
that aren't just real life, but maybe like real life plus.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I love Karen Russell.
Okay.
She does this a lot. I love Samantha Schweblin, who's an Argentine author, and writes short stories. I really love her work. And we talked about this piece kind of having that Black Mirror
Mhm.
component.
Yeah.
So one story that really inspired me that does something similar is Kate Folk's story Out There, which
Okay.
was published in the New Yorker.
Mhm.
She does something pretty similar with social media and a character who's a little bit vulnerable,
Mhm.
at a stage in life where she's kind of vulnerable to this technology.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then talking about social media, actually, one story, I'm a Fan by Sheena Patel.
Okay.
It really takes place kind of on social media, and there's
Right.
the component of longing and a little bit obsession
Yeah.
with someone on social media. And in this story, that someone is Natalie herself.
Right.
In Patel's story, it's
Mhm.
another woman.
Okay. Interesting. Some really, really nice recommendations there. I like that. And do you find, so you said you're reading lots of literary fiction. Do you find you're reading a lot of short fiction, or do you also read a lot of novels and take inspiration from there?
I definitely read both. I
Okay.
read a lot of novels. I will say since really taking my own short fiction and writing seriously, I've
Yes.
been reading a lot more short fiction.
Yeah.
Oh, two other good ones that
Okay.
do sort of the Black Mirror thing
Yeah.
are George Saunders' Liberation Day
Yes.
says
Yeah. Yeah.
that.
I like George. Yeah.
And then I read this year for the first time and just absolutely loved Ted Ching's Exhalation.
Oh, yes.
And
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, and he has a few that kind of do it, the Portal story and the Digiant
Yeah.
story.
Excellent. Yeah, again, some really good recommendations. Thank you. And it's interesting, and I think you're absolutely right in doing this, that now that you're trying to write more short fiction, you're reading more short fiction.
Yeah.
I think sometimes there's a common misconception that a short story is just a novel kind of squashed. And that's not absolutely how short stories work. So reading lots of different short stories in all their different guises is obviously one of the best ways to become a better short story writer. And it's clearly working. So hopefully the more you read and the more you write, then the easier it will be.
Yes, I agree. I think unfortunately the practice of writing a short story is, I assume, I haven't tried yet to write a novel. I hope to one day.
Okay.
And I think that unfortunately it is not the same. And I
No,
think
it's
that
not.
all this short story practice is not going to be as helpful as I want it to be if I one day work on a novel.
Yeah, a lot of it I imagine will be helpful, but yes, the process can be very different. But when that does happen, and I'm sure it will, obviously good luck and hopefully we'll be reading it and promoting it.
Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you.